a good question right here. Jamie's asking, are you all stopping people on the street without a mask? I'm gonna be
No, I
real
do
frank.
not.
I'm gonna be real frank with you. I was at Walmart. I told a person, "You stepping too close to me without a mask."
What did they
I
say?
Well, they stepped back. They knew they was wrong.
But I'm gonna
I
tell you
was
what.
I was at Walmart. I was at Walmart, and you know, it was a Caucasian guy. Um, Not that the color mattered, but I thought there was going to be a retaliation. I thought it was going to be a some type of pushback, and he respected me, which was great
Yeah.
because I was grabbing some stuff off the shelf, and he came right beside me to grab. I said, "Hey, you want to step back without your mask on?" And he was like, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry," and he stepped back.
You know what? But
But
you have to enforce these things because, in my experience, when you don't, people will not do it. They will
you could
not do
give
it. I've been in places. I was at a restaurant yesterday, and I almost just left without ordering because everyone there. I know it's in a small town, uh, and people aren't as concerned about things, but no one was wearing a mask.
But
right.
bro,
And
that would
then
have been one
and you go,
restaurant that was
and
bypassed.
then an hour later, I went into Walmart where they do enforce it, and everyone's wearing a mask. You have to
Yeah.
enforce it.
You have to. Like, here's something Eddie Barrett is saying. Oh, you saw okay there. I'm about to put that up. Trump is responsible for turning the mask into a political issue. Sadly, this has already divided our country, has have other topics, but this is one that never had to happen. And you know
Yes.
what? I
Agree.
agree because that
And
was
you
one of my
know,
arguments a while back. Was that one of my arguments with that was that there are so many things that our government make us do. Like, I mean, we got to wear seatbelts in our cars. If you don't, you get a ticket. It's for your own safety. The mask is for you not spreading it to someone else. It's you showing I care about you enough that I won't spread it, regardless of
Amen.
how. It
Amen.
doesn't mean that, regardless if you believe the virus is that bad or not. I'm not even. That's not even my argument. Is it real or is it not? It's like, okay, you don't know if it's real or not.
that's right.
So use it to protect yourself. Now
Yeah.
there's the other side that says that the mask causes yourself danger. Well, you're not wearing a mask all day. You're wearing it for, now I take it back. There's people who have to work with the mask, like my wife. She wears her mask at work because she's a nurse. So she wears it all day. And I feel bad that she has to wear it all day. That's,
Hmm.
in my opinion, is not healthy. But I can't imagine someone sitting on the operating table and that doctor comes over to work on you, cuts you open, and you look up, you don't have a mask on. You're gonna kind of like, you're gonna have an attitude. You're gonna have an attitude probably. You're gonna be like, wait, where your mask at, man?
No,
But
not like that though
but
either.
but another thing, don't painters wear masks? A
Yes,
painter
sir.
wears a mask when he's working. No
Not-
one ever brought this up that wow, you're killing yourself because you're wearing a mask.
yeah,
Come on
yeah.
now.
Well,
Let's think from a humane perspective and let this thing pass over because look at the countries that did, close up, shut down, whatever, and they're doing better. There
Hmm.
are some that
Yeah.
are bringing it back up. Some are getting
We,
bad again
this
because
is
they opened up.
this is my anger with the issues that, and my frustration with the issues that we could be beyond this by now. We could be beyond this by now, and we're still it's still lingering, and in some cases, it's getting worse.
Right,
well,
right.
the biggest thing is, and you go back to the original point. The whole thing is that Eddie Barrett, I mean, he's up a really good point. Um, Mandates are really created from fear, and sometimes the fear is not based in information. Okay, let me
Right.
just say it that way. So seatbelts was based in facts. We know people got killed. So and I just saw one of the comments earlier was saying that you can't trust anything a politician says. And I gotta give some credit for that. For people saying that,
Mhm.
but at the same time, Trump is trying to have it both ways. He's trying to be not a politician and a politician at the same time. And so by saying that not to wear masks, he really understands how important things like that is, but he
Yeah.
wants to always appear to be going against status quo. The
Right.
problem with that nowadays is if my grandmother's living and gets COVID, she's gonna die because of an ignorant statement out of his mouth. This is not
Yes.
talking about what color car I'm driving or whether I'm driving the SUV or a small car.
Yeah.
We continue to let people like Trump pass. And I get very frustrated because reasonable people that don't always agree on politics will have an argument about Trump, whether Trump's lying. Well, you can pull up videos. I don't need to argue with you about it. I'll pull up a video. He's a liar. So because a guy's a liar like that, why would I take a vaccine that he tells me is safe?
Yeah.
But that's the same thing Kamala said. Kamala said she won't take it if he say it.
Yeah.
You know? And so
See-
I've said that too. I wouldn't take it if
Nope.
it came out right now. I wouldn't take it.
No, I wouldn't take it
because
right now either.
I have not. Although like Jamie said earlier that you can't trust all politicians, but in this situation, he has not given me a reason to trust him
at all.
I haven't had a reason to. And the thing about it is that he's the same guy he was before he got elected.
Yes, he is.
So
bad.
nothing that's going on right now surprises me. Nothing surprises
There's
me.
a Trump supporter out there. I would like to see what kind of defense they're posting up in way of not so we can argue, but so we can have a rational conversation about. Because still, what I'm hearing now, I just thought something about if we can pivot somewhere along the lines with Breonna Taylor. I would like to do it before I leave today, but there are a lot of irrational views that are happening only because they're trying to side with Trump, not because these people are ignorant, because some of these people are very intelligent.
Yeah.
But because they want to side with Trump, they're dumbing themselves down. It's like drinking Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of politicians who, if you recall in 2016, when they were running against him, a la Lindsey Graham and there's like
everyone, all of them.
everyone. Now
Ryan got out of there. Ryan got out of there. He's like, I'm
now they're all in for him.
Yeah.
Well, Kasich changed his mind on him too.
Yeah, I love Kasich.
Kasich went the other way.
I mean,
and,
even like insulting your wife isn't qualifications for disqualifying you from being against him.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is, man. And
I don't know. Jamie says he was famous and loved before he was elected. I never liked the guy personally.
Yeah, but what was he famous for?
A reality TV show.
No. What was he famous for before that?
Being rich and then having a reality TV show.
Came from a rich family. That's what he was famous for. So what did he do to be famous? Nothing.
That's a good point. That's actually good.
Check out. I'm asking anyone out here who has ever worked for Donald Trump to speak up. I interviewed a lady 2 years ago who worked for him.
Wow.
And she told me how bad of an owner and how bad of an employer he was.
Mm-hmm.
She's a lady